No, it's doing it on, I don't know. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're having homework discussion again this week.
Every week.
I'm pushing buttons. Yeah, every week. We, when we first started thinking about doing this, it wasn't necessarily thought that we would do it every single week, but now people are starting to be like, where's the homework video?
Why is it not up yet? So here we are,
Yeah.
late at night, early morning, doing the video.
Yes.
At least we're on time today and we're waiting till after it's been released.
Yeah. The last couple of weeks we hadn't been able to do that. Having the weekends off has made my life a lot busier. It's
Family stuff.
Yeah. Like my family has decided they need to have like a family family dinner every Friday night. And when I mean that, I mean like my crew, my brother-in-law and his crew, and then my in-laws. So it's been kind of crazy.
Wow.
Okay, so I've got School of Magical Stitches homework, and you have Cheryl's homework.
I do.
All right. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with Magical Stitches this week because I think we started with shells last week.
Okay. All right, dear students, once again, it has been a very interesting time at our school. We have a few things we need to keep you updated on so you will be well prepared if Lord Voldemort decides to attack our school. First of all, Professor Dumbledore's last will and testament will be read this week. As you know, Professor Dumbledore was a brilliant wizard, so in order to receive your gift, he has a task for you to complete. One of our alumni will be hosting a wedding that many of you have been invited to attend. We understand that many of you feel ready to fight Lord Voldemort and feel you can win. This week we will be learning a new charm to help us be better prepared. Finally, we found out something very upsetting about the theft of a locket belonging to Salazar Slytherin. This is very disturbing because it is believed to be a Horcrux for Lord Voldemort. If you find this locket, please bring it to the professor so we can destroy it. We understand this is a lot of information to process, however, you must process quickly. Your assignment should help you out this week. You must stitch 300 stitches for each task for 3 points each. You may choose to do penalty stitches for 600 if you prefer. Pay close attention to the item number 2. You must stitch on the item for this task. So item number 1, Professor Dumbledore's will bequeathed several items to some of our students. For the reading of the will, stitch 300 stitches on a pattern or kit you were gifted or inherited from another stitcher.
I haven't given any thought to homework really. Oh, easy peasy. All right, I'm going to got it out. South American Angel because I was gifted this from the lovely Glenna.
Awesome. Let's see. Well, I could do Deck the Halls because I had a friend gift that one to me.
Well, that would make you happy because you want to work on that.
Yeah, well, I'm already working on it, so I may have to stop until we can start homework tomorrow night, right? Or tonight?
Yeah. I'll just get a weapon in the meantime and then continue.
Yeah. I think that was the only one I have that was gifted to me. I know that one of the questions recently has been something gifted to someone else, and that doesn't count.
No.
So.
And it can't be that the fabric was gifted. It's meant to be the pattern or the kit.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Check the halls for that one.
That's right. You weren't there.
Yeah.
I know more than you for once. Where?
I was there this week. I just probably missed that part. I was also focusing on something else. I don't remember. Okay. A few witches and wizards believe Dumbledore to have had several skeletons in his closet, meaning secrets he would not share with anybody. You must stitch 300 stitches on a skeleton, or you can stitch on a fun skeleton in your closet. Explain the skeleton in your closet.
All right. Well, I'm very literal. And I just happen to have Spooky Hollow, and the next bit just down here is actual skeleton. So since we've got a stitch on the actual skeleton, I'm going to stitch on this. But on saying that, you could do the body parts of any human because it's a skeleton. You can't do like the fancy dress or the handbag or the hat, but you could do any clothes that are on the torso or the skin.
And this is the one where you have to stitch on the object.
Yeah, and it's 300 stitches on the object.
Okay. I'm not sure what I would do for that one.
Can you show me your pictures?
Yeah.
Then I can help. What do the viewers out there think? You surely know all Sammy's pieces by now.
Can you see my?
I can see it. All good. Scroll down for me.
Stretch it out just a little bit. Okay.
Right. You could do, stop there. The two on the right, you've got either of those ladies on the right, the other right, yeah. If you're up to where the actual ladies are on that one and the one above.
I'm not on those.
Keep going up then. What about your that one?
Miss Bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
grotty green faced lady.
Yeah. I'm still working on face, I believe, on that one.
If you're still on her face, you're fine.
On this one, I'm close enough I could start on the witch there. I just don't know about getting, I don't think it's 300 stitches.
Could you get down to the skeletons at the bottom?
That would be a long, I'm like right up here.
But if you went straight down the side of the wall.
Possibly.
If you went that whole side wall, you could go across and do those skeletons.
Yeah.
And just skip a couple of rooms in the middle. Yeah, that would be legitimate.
I need to take this one out.
You do.
And I'm in her hair, not quite on her body yet.
It's a shame though, because her face is quite skeletonish. Yeah. What about your cat?
So, my cat, I'm not on the cat yet.
If you're on the cat,
I can on the side here.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and on this one, I'm on this Kraken thing here. I'm not sure they have skeletons.
I honestly couldn't tell you if there was a skeleton in the Kraken, so I think I'd leave that one out.
Yeah. So, okay. But yeah, I can definitely, Haunted Mansion, I can make that one work.
Yeah, I reckon go down the wall and hit the skeletons.
It's a lot of counting though, man. What? Make it count.
It's straight down.
Okay. In charms, you learn the undetectable extension charm, which you use on your travel bag to travel quickly and lightly. Stitch on a project that has something you would put in your bag to survive the elements. Name that something.
All right, let's have a look. I got a deal for this one. All right, something that will survive the elements.
What about on summer? Does summer have anything that could help us?
I haven't worked on summer for a while. I don't think so. There's birdhouse. I don't know how to get that. I'm tempted to go to my humans because there's lots of things on there. I could have a boat or a pyramid or a piano. Don't you pack a piano to survive the elements?
Not sure I would.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. What about you?
Let's take a quick scroll through mine. You can see what all options we have. They always put you right in front of my stuff. I can't see. Okay. Let's see. I could use his hat.
That's what jumped out at me. His hat would be cool. Plus he looks like a magical swirly spell.
Right.
What's that colour there? Right where your mouse is. Nope.
This one?
Yeah.
This is World Travel World Postage Stamp.
Okay. Ooh. You haven't done that for a long time.
Mm-mm.
You could pull a balloon out of your hat. A bike.
Yeah,
And it doesn't have to, you don't have to sit on it. Why don't you work on the postage stamps? You haven't done them for ages.
that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, because a bike, a hat, a balloon. I don't know, lots of choices on that one.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. All right. So what's next? When we found out the Black family locket was missing, we put out a search. So stitch 300 on a project that has something you would consider a family heirloom. So the project itself is the heirloom?
Yeah, where your heart blooms is the heirloom. I think that looks like an heirloom project.
Now, it also says, but it says has something you could consider a family heirloom. So in that case, I could use, might be interesting and different, this key to my heart.
Yeah.
Because skeleton keys, I
Ooh.
think, I know my family's passed down some skeleton keys at one point. So that could be a family heirloom.
That definitely could be.
And especially this one specifically because it talks about love and cherishing. So the piece itself could also be an heirloom.
Yeah.
Something that stays in the family. So I think I'll use that one.
Awesome. What's next?
Well, that's it for our main pieces.
So
but we do have a
so 300 on each one of those.
Right.
Yeah.
For a grand total of 1,200. But we do have a bonus. Bonus points for this week. Lupin and Tonks are expecting a baby. We will be hosting a baby shower soon. In honor of the new baby, stitch on something they will need. 300 stitches and an explanation, please. 3 points.
Well, so it says something they will need. It doesn't say for the baby, just something they'll need because they're having a baby.
Either or, because I know we discussed like teddy bears and things like that, but also if you have a bottle or something with a liquid, because
they need a house.
Yeah, pretty generous of you to gift a house.
I know. Let me have a look and see if there's anything else. Anything else we can give. I mean, I could go this one because you could always pretend that's like a toy penguin or some candy or something. I don't know. It just looks like a baby sort of one.
Those little like lollipops that are in front of the house, they almost look like wraps.
Yes. Baby sucker. I don't have a lot of babyish things. Do something on my scarecrow. You always need pumpkin when you've got a baby.
Yeah, baby food.
Baby food, pureed pumpkin. So I could possibly do that. I'll have to see what I can time with the other challenges. The good thing is I'm loving it being 300 stitches because that's how many we need to get a weapon when someone sponsors us a double.
So I have a cat.
There it goes.
I'm thinking I might use the laundry because you need to wash baby clothes. And I know when I was pregnant with my first kid, that they told me that there's specific laundry soap just for babies. And I'm like, what? So every new item of clothing I got had to be washed in this special sensitive stuff. So
I think that's good. And you've been wanting to work on that one.
Or I can give some advice to a new mother on how to be a good mother by telling them how to be a mean mother.
Nah, do the laundry.
So That is the end of Magical Stitches homework.
All right, so that brings us to the Daily 30. All right, so the Daily 30 is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Some huge, iconic movie in America, I'm guessing. The 10th primetime animated short film based upon Peanuts. Tie them in. As always, there's an alternate challenge. You can do an extra 100 stitches for an hour. And you can double your points as well if you wanted to. All right.
Okay.
A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving was the third holiday special after A Charlie Brown Christmas in 1965. And it's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown in 1966. Put stitches into your third newest start.
Okay.
Mine's easy. I worked it out. This one. Because my newest ones was Deck the Halls and Spooky Hollow.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my brain.
Fine, that's what it's there for.
Everybody likes to see my brain, right?
Yep, here comes Sammy's brain.
Okay,
Oh.
so if I sort by, that stuff in my way. By start date,
Yep.
then it's third from the bottom.
Third from the bottom.
Alice's Mad Plant by, nope, that's not right. It's gonna be Deck the Halls because I haven't added on Life is an Open Book Paris.
Ah.
Okay, I started.
Yes, that's true. So you'll get Deck the Halls. Well, what a shame.
Oh, darn. Does that mean I can double it up from?
You can double it up, yes. And see, I can double this guy up too, which is good. All right, second one. The special opens on the most iconic Charlie Brown move. Lucy yanking the football just before Charlie can kick it, leaving him flat on his back. Again, stitch on something shaped like a ball, then yank the stitches back out. Lol, I'm kidding about the last part.
Oh. I was about to, no.
No. We're not doing Wim of the admin, thanks. So I was actually thinking, I haven't got my picture, but Deck the Halls because the snowman is made of 2 snowballs.
Well.
Or if I do decide to stitch on the toy sucker gingerbread Christmas, it's got snowballs in it and lots of round lollies and stuff.
I have one I haven't worked on in a little while.
Yeah.
And that is, there's my little snow lady here.
Oh, yeah.
She definitely needs some love.
She's got some balls. Nice. Yep, okay.
One big snow.
So basically anything that looks like a round circle would be appropriate, I'd imagine. Okay. After the famous football scene, Lucy is conspicuously absent for the rest of the show. Stitch on a whip that has an obvious focal point you haven't gotten to yet, and you have to post the cover photo to show the main part is absent. So I was actually thinking, again, multitasking, but if I show you this one, where is she? Oh. Can you see what she is?
Not really.
I mean, the main focal point would be her.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I could multitask for that, or I could try and find. Because the reason I thought of that is Alice is what came to my mind because she still looks like a My Little Pony.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try and minimize swapping whips this week if I can. Right.
What all did we have in the last one? Oh, I don't know.
Something where you can't see the focal point. What about your kitty cat?
Yeah.
Or any of your hats, really.
Yeah, definitely.
And
it's hard to promise a hate though with Stitcher games going on right now.
I know. Depends on how we go. That's part of my thinking.
I can't just like whip out the stitches on a hate.
Yeah, Carly's the same. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with Hades yet to do that. So.
Well, then I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You. Would you consider this one, the birds, to be the focal point on this one?
Yes.
Because I'm going to be coming down here. I haven't gotten to the birds yet.
You've done the love and the house and the flowers, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, see, to me, my eye's drawn straight to those birds.
Yeah, because I feel like they're the forefront. Even though sometimes I would call love the focal point, but
the way the love is designed, it falls into the background.
yes, yeah.
So you could possibly do that.
Yeah, that's when I wouldn't mind pulling back out because I found that I got some really fast stitches on it the other day.
When you flick through, it shows mine again. And the other option is if I do decide to be crazy, I could work on that scarecrow piece, because at the moment you can only see grass.
Right.
So that's
not the focal.
We'll see. It depends if I get kicked out of Stitchogrames. All right, Snoopy gets in a fight with a garage door. Then he gets in a fight with a lawn chair. Stitch on a piece that you've fought with in some way.
Well, that one's easy. Well, actually, the last couple days it's been deck the hall. This word mistletoe, I should show you.
Should show us.
Is I have frogged and restitched this thing so many times, and I still keep finding issues. Yeah, I don't know why I've had such a hard time with this word. But if not this one, then legendary creatures, because
yeah.
I
don't know with mine. I'm gonna have to look at mine. Because I haven't had any problems with that one. I would say my I got all my messages coming up.
It goes.
The only one I fought with is my Haid, and I don't really want to do. Oh, I could do this one. My fairy tale ladies.
Okay.
Because I always fight with doing them. I don't know. I'll see. Number 5. Oh, and you're doing 300 or 400 stitches on all these this week. It's one of the hard weeks. So the more you can double up with the 300, the better. On the Thanksgiving menu at Charlie Brown's house is toast, popcorn, jelly beans, pretzels, and something that's either an ice cream sundae or a milkshake. Stitch on something you can tie into one of these less than traditional Thanksgiving foods. Popcorn, toast, jelly beans, pretzels, ice cream sundae, or milkshake. You could do your snow lady.
Mean Mother has an ice cream sundae on it.
Well, that'd be good. You want to work on that one?
Toast. Jam. Yeah, I think that. Ooh. I don't know what I just did. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of projects that really involve food.
Me neither. You're going to love this bonus even more.
Oh, lovely. I usually love the bonus.
Well, I failed at the bonus this week. I'm going to fail at it this week as well. So for a bonus, stitch on a piece with either a peanut or a peanut character.
Oh,
a clear representation of a peanut or a member of Charlie Brown's crew must be present.
Yeah, I probably don't have that.
I have no peanuts.
Don't think I have any peanuts either.
So, unfortunately,
if I do, I will be very surprised.
I had no peanuts.
So, yeah, no.
So I'm out for the bonus too. But hey, some people will start a new project and just go and get some little freebie of Snoopy. And good luck to them. But I'm too busy to do new ones because we've got Stitcher Games. And it's being craziness.
Yeah. I have plenty of projects. I don't need to go starting anything to fit something.
No.
So
And that's it
for this week.
That's it for this week. So for those of you who want it, there it is.
Quick and simple and easy, like
we like it usually. And you just got the two of us because we're the only ones awake at the moment.
Right. Hold on, let me pull up. Well, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Stitcher Games and Stitchopoly is what's going on in school or in
semi-sane.
Yeah.
And lots of people having lots of fun.
Yeah. Well, and Stitchopoly is very self-paced. So if you're fairly new to challenges or you want a challenge that you can do that you don't have to fit certain whips into, it's a really good one. They're doing a lot better job this year of getting the cards passed out pretty quickly. So people you can pretty much constantly play, try and get around the board as many times as possible. I set a personal goal of trying to get around 10 times, and I'm sitting at 5 right now.
Well, that's good. It's only the 10th.
Yeah.
I gave up. I'm too busy trying to focus on Stitcher Games. Waiting to get started.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap of Enchanted Stitches, because remember they release theirs after we do this, so we can't ever plan it, but I'll just put it out there a quick idea of what we would do if we were doing it. So they are doing Coco this month, which is a Disney movie about the Day of the Dead. And so I'm not real familiar. I haven't watched it. Have you?
No. But as soon as you say Coco, it reminds me of this one.
Okay, so week 1, Miguel's family. Mama couldn't wait for her husband to come back from playing music to provide for her family, so she had to learn a new skill of making shoes. Stitch on a piece that has a new skill or element you had not used before that piece. For me, that would probably be Mini Phantom of the Masquerade, because that's when I really learned the parking and diagonal stitching and stuff. And then I ended up going back to my first aid and implementing it, but I learned it with that one. Do you have anything you learned from?
It's 4 o'clock.
Thanks, Sammy. I would probably go at the moment one of my chatelaine, because I don't have any Victoria Stamplers at the moment to work on. I've got pretty simple stuff at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. Number 2, family is very important. Stitch on a piece relating to family. My welcome to piece is going to have our last name on it.
Yeah, well, I've got welcome for our new house as well, so that would be a good one. Or one of my Blackbird Design Anniversary of the Hearts sort of ones. Yeah,
and I was going to say wedding row, because it's kind of going to be our anniversary piece, which represents a family.
Yep.
In Miguel's family, music is forbidden. Oh, Lisa would die. Tell us something that is forbidden in your family and stitch on something pertaining to that forbidden thing. I'm not sure I could do that one.
I don't think I could do that. The only thing forbidden, we try to not tell untruths, we try to not steal things, we try to live by good, honest values. Yeah, morals. Nothing's forbidden. Collecting too much cross-stitch stash.
If that's forbidden, you're in trouble.
So I could do my do-re-mi sampler because I'm up to sew a needle pulling thread. That's about as close as I can get. That's hard.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing forbidden in my house is Pepsi products. So I don't have any of those on my whips.
Well, we don't swear, but I don't have any stitching projects that swear.
Yeah. Well, if it's forbidden, makes sense you wouldn't have anything like that.
No.
Okay, number 4, Dante, the street dog, is the closest thing Miguel has to a pet. Stitch on something with a pet in it. Well, Mini Phantom of the Masquerade has a cat.
That's true. I honestly don't know what has an animal in mind at the moment.
Well, your gingerbread house, you could say they have a pet penguin.
They do have a pet penguin, yes, or a pet gingerbread man.
Yeah. Well, the penguin makes more sense. But and in that piece that it looks like it's their pet because it's right there with them. But,
It does. And someone's carrying a swan as well.
so that was week 1. Week 2 should be released. And of course this whole month will be related to Coco. So I think that's all the groups that we normally mention.
So we're just waiting to see what we get slammed with Stitcher Games. There is 21 left at the moment. We've had a bit of a hold up, but I think that's about to finish and we're about to start dropping a bit faster. So as long as we have lost Vicky. So we'll see what happens. We've had a bushfire, we've had dynamite, we've had someone steal healing items.
Something I'm really excited about is how the admins are going to throw twists into it.
Yeah.
Like, I was the first one to get hit with the fire, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it was really funny because it happened on my anniversary. And so my husband's like, happy anniversary, here's a wildfire. Like, because I had to do the 500 stitches within 12 hours. So there was no way. I mean, I had to just go home and stitch.
Yeah.
But luckily my husband is very okay with that sort of things.
And that's my biggest fear about being on the other side of the world is that, and you suffer because you live my time. Yeah, be interesting to see. And then the other 12 hours I'm at work. So yeah, I may not survive the week. We'll see.
You just never can tell.
All right. Well, that'll be next week for the video.
Yep. So we will see everybody next week.